Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is your review for The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 16, Episode 9. Blame it on the Henny. I immediately sang, blame it on the goose, got you feeling loose. Blame it on the Patron, got you feeling gone. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the y'all seen me with my eyes trying to figure out those lines. We forgot just that fast what Jamie was talking about. Anyway, let's get to the review. What's this little one girl doing? She don't wanna blend. Girl, get in there. Okay. Anyway, Shamia, Kelly, and Cynthia, they sit down and have a chat. They fill Cynthia in on the mess that happened at the party. We also see Cynthia sit down and talk with Angela to get her side. Portia tells Cynthia she don't remember saying what she said about Charles, but I mean, we know that's a lie. She said she would never do that. I guess she won't never do it again. Or I mean, girl, because you have definitely done it. Can't even get that shit out. You have definitely done it. You definitely do that kind of stuff. That's really on par for you. It is on brand for you. We're not shocked. I would never do that. Girl, stop it. Because you would. You absolutely would. On any day. Then we see that Shamia, she brings up a text that she received from Angela, because she texted Angela to check the temperature with her, and Angela basically got her ass together. Basically, girl, don't text me, don't text my line. I see you, and we see each other. I understand exactly who I'm dealing with here. Our morals don't align, girl. No, I'm gonna just leave it at that. You and I are not the same. And she's just realizing that. Thank you very much. Shamia don't understand why she getting all the smoke. Cause what she do? So hopefully they're going to have a conversation. Cynthia, invites everybody to her Bailey Q. That is now a Bailey Q / Juneteenth party. So hopefully things go well at the party. We see Cha-Cha's having a birthday party. Don't give a fuck. Moving on. Portia. We see her at her mama's house. It's her old house. She gave her old house to her mama. And she can't film in that house that she and Simon got together. And so there's that. So here we are at mama's house. She come in with a dog for PJ. PJ looking like, I asked you for a dog? She was looking like, oh, I asked for a dog? Oh, I didn't even realize that. Thank you, though. I'll name him Peanut Butter. Portia's getting an au pair, which I feel like might have been in the works prior to this divorce, because, girl, you got Diane sitting right there. Lauren. Where Lauren put her, where her daughter go to school? What Lauren got going on? Dennis is there. You don't need no damn au pair, girl. Who do you think you are? Well, maybe you do. Maybe you do need a nanny of sorts, because you got to be outside working. You got to get your ass back to work. You done quit all your jobs behind this man, thinking that you was just finna just really live it up. Life has a funny way of humbling you. You think you gonna pull some strings? Nope. Not when it ain't and not when it's outside of the will of God. You ain't. And sleeping on people's husbands is not the will of God. So there's that. She done lied to them people talking about basically she the victim. Oh, somebody was saying something about Angela was Big Bird, and you know what it gives when we talking about Portia talking to anybody, Team Portia or filming with her. This is about uplifting her always. Always, you must uplift Portia. That's just the rule around here. I don't like the way this brim doing. This Tim hat, y'all. I like for my brim to be, be a little bit more brimmy, as opposed to fitted cap with the straight across like that. Anyway, so yeah, girl, lying to them people really playing in their face. Them people know you. They know you for your works. Anyway, Shamia, she drops by Shadina's office. She is meeting with her surrogate. They've chosen a surrogate. Her name is Asha. And so we meet her and I was like, oh, Asha looked like she need the coin. Like, not like no disrespect to Asha, but it really did look, I could tell that I was looking at two different classes of people. No shade to Asha, but it's evident that you finna be a blessing to her. And she finna be a blessing to you. Y'all finna bless each other. So that's good. That's good. We love to see a moment when we gonna bring some awareness to anything involving woman, black woman. Let me specify. So yeah, good on you, Shamia, for bringing us on the IVF journey. Excuse my child out there playing the Fortnite. It gets like that. It gets like that. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't even see how y'all friends after that, because who you talking to? Anyway, Charles and Angela, we see them, they're working out together. Charles, he be training her. Let's sit down and chat. When she starts telling him about, what's going on with the ladies, he's devil's advocate. She say, Charles always gone, hold on, because this child is loud. Where was I? Excuse me. I was talking about Charles and Angela. So she's sharing with him, and she was saying that Charles is going to always side with, and I know I just told that child to pipe down. Anyway, Charles, he's gonna play devil's advocate. He's not going to side with her, or not all the way, because he got her back, but he gonna hold her accountable where she drops the ball, which is what you need, because she like, oh, you gonna okay, stay on the Porsche train. Well, she said she can fuck you, and he was like, she did. No, she can't. Charles, you was kind of like, you was scratching your neck a little bit like, she said that? No, she can't. She can't do that. My thing is, can't no bitch. Can't no bitch. And I'm saying that with all confidence. You can't do it, sis. You can't do it, sister. You might be able to try, but nope. It's going to take him really folding for anything to go down. And so that's really what it be about. I ain't worried about you. I ain't worried about your whole ass. You got to be worried about, is he the weak type? Is he the type that's going to fold on you? That's what we need to be talking about, what we need to be thinking about. And will Charles fold on her? Will he? Will he if she throw it at him? Will he? And if the answer is no, if he ain't that kind of man, then what I'm worried for, girl? What am I worried about? Because you got a fat ass? Okay. Girl, so? Anyway. Moving on. Britt and she sits down with Dennis after dismissing the au pair and Lauren. Say Lauren gonna take you back all the way 40 minutes back down the road to my house where you really gonna be staying. Sis had her bags packed and everything. She thought she was moving in here. So Lauren gonna take her around to the house where she really gonna be at, and she and Dennis sit down and talk. And she try to act like she over the Drew stuff. She ain't think about the Drew stuff, blah, blah, blah. He lied to her and tell her that he done working with her. He ain't, he dropped her. He ain't working with her no more. Lies. Because word on the curb is they still working together on music. It's just a professional relationship. And Portia is well aware of everything. So this is why it's exhausting. It really is. She lies again about the girl saying she wanted to fuck. She never said it. She never said it. She called herself pulling out receipts, girl. We're still waiting. Are the receipts in here? Let me see if the receipts in here, child. Cause I don't know where they at. Anyway, y'all know I'll be fast forwarding Brit scene. I cannot. Her sister, is she well? I hope she's okay. And that's just, we just gonna move on past that whole entire scene. Okay, we at the Baylor Q. Got the Baylor Q going, the Juneteenth party. Britt's the first to arrive. Cynthia says that she has a prophet coming. And what's up with them always trying to invite somebody to come and tell you your future? Please. If I want to book a reading, I'll book a reading. Always trying to shove this down somebody's throat. Hey, we like to do the crystals and stuff. You do it too. If I wanted to, I would. If I wanted a reading, I go get one. So I ain't really had no problem with Drew saying, actually, we're not going to do a reading for me. Not in front of you bitches. For y'all to turn around and use it against me? Hell no. Drew playing smart. Because I wouldn't have either. Because that's the first thing they going to do. Is try to clown you. Although, I think Drew I think she might have some secrets. I think Drew got a few secrets. Got a few skeletons in that closet. Because she read the lady, and then the lady don't even let people get in the room good before she already got a reading. Okay, girl. All right, Prophet lied. All right, wasn't that Drew's prophet lied? She makes a comment to Angela when she's doing Angela's ring. Your husband has he been looking for a Porsche? And then Shamia, you mean Porsche or Porsche? Because it's just funny that my friend want to fuck on your husband. I think that's just so hilarious. Until it's you. Until it's Gerald that she's laid up with. And you know what? I'm starting to think Shamia might be giving a little bit of birds of a feather. I feel it's kind of giving a little birds of a feather. Cause I'm just more disappointed in that Shamia, in that one. As we just progress, it's just getting worse and worse. It's like, well, wait a minute now, girl. Cause at first I was feeling this way. Now I'm looking at you. Now I got my cat eye on you. Y'all remember when Gina did that? Use your cat eye. If you don't remember, that was when they was staking out. Okay, it was a stakeout. We had to figure out what Pam and Tommy was doing. Okay, sneaking around and all of that. We had to figure out where Tommy worked. We thought he was selling drugs. We didn't know what Tommy was doing, and we found out that Tommy was shaking his ass for cash. He was down there stripping for charity. Tommy, how long you been shaking your ass for cash? Okay, we not talking about Martin. We not talking about Martin. You know, talking about Martin. We talking about the Real Housewives girls. I'm dragging. I feel like this is just, can we get to the end of the notes? Good grief. Angela and Brit get into it. Angela, 10 points. Brit, no points. That's how that went. Because Angela say something about the lady needing to use her mouth because she worried about Charles. You need to use your mouth a little bit more. Oh, I do, but not as much as you with those stretch marks around it. Stretch marks, where? Show me. Then she want to get up and get all aggressive. Girl, that lady wears a size. What she say? She wears size 12. If you don't sit your ass down. If you don't sit your ass down, Brit need to be on Love and Hip Hop. Let her on Love and Hip Hop. Mona, Is Mona still in charge over there? Is she still in charge of the girls over there? If so, Mona, call Britt. Call Britt. She's perfect. She's perfect for your show. Absolutely. Baddies, one of them. Get her off of this one. Get her off of this one. Okay? Cynthia feels like that. Oh, and then Cynthia with this history lesson. Oh, and before that, because all of the points are coming to me at once. Shamia, Juneteenth ain't got nothing to do with Africans. Okay? So you trying to have your kente was unnecessary anyway. It ain't got nothing to do with them. It ain't got nothing to do with them. It got shit to do with them. And you over here. Anyway, you need some insight, girl. You need some insight. Cynthia want to pull Britt. I mean, not Britt. She want to pull. What's the girl name? Angela and Portia. She want them to talk. You know, after we do the history lesson, because nobody knows anything. Nobody knows anything. Just a disappointment. I ain't know none of the Juneteenth trivia. I just get out of here. Anyway, she has them, you know, going to the principal's office so that they can chat. It's for nothing really, because nothing is resolved. Portia gives some weak ass apology that's not even really an apology, because oh, ditto, me too, girl. See, basically what she said to her was, you were supposed to be asleep. You wasn't even supposed to hear what I said. I said it, but you weren't supposed to hear it. You're supposed to be asleep. I didn't know that Dumbo was going to be upstairs in her room listening to us cackle with y'all loud asses. So you thought that she wasn't going to be able to hear you as loud as you were? I'm sure you were loud, because y'all been drinking. So you were loud. And you was right outside her window with the mess, and she heard everything. Whether she had her ears to the window or not. And if I did, then I did. And it's not about me doing this. It's about what's being said. Because I wouldn't have to do this if the people wasn't talking shit. Moving on. And Kelly. Girl, we get it. You can do shots with no hands. Okay. I mean, because if she do that one more time. What else? Who next? I'm lining these hoes up. Who next? Angela and Shamia talk. Shamia do the same shit Portia do. No accountability. None of that. Cause in Shamia's mind, oh, it's a joke. We're joking. Silly me to think I was having fun with my friends. I'll never have fun with my friends again. Cause that's your idea of fun. Talking shit about the next bitch and threatening to sleep with her husband. Oh, it's a riot. We done made it to the end of the notes, child. Until next time. Anyway, what y'all thought about it? Did you feel like it was filler? I didn't feel like it was filler. It was okay. I don't like that people don't hold Portia accountable. It really, and I never knew that it was like that. I feel like, was I one of the people never holding her accountable? I hope not. Because I'm not saying I'm off the Portia bandwagon and like that. Because I still like Portia. I really do. I think that she has a very fun personality. Like when we laughing and kikiing with Portia on here, it's a great time. It's a good time. But I don't like this villain era. I don't like it. I think that you need to go back to being the ditzy blonde. We have way more fun with you when you're that girl. than this girl here. Because this girl here, but it's looking like this is really who you are. And that other one was masked up. Anyway, until next time, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.